Oh, yeah. Thou shalt not repeat again. Oh, goodness, that was close. Ooh, look at my hair. How we doing? Hey there, Dan. Right, what am I doing? How did I end up here again?
Well, your mum met your dad.
It feels like a decade. Hey, Deckard. It's been less than 24 hours, I think, but... Oh, goodness. Hey, Kerry. Not another 4 hour. He's like, go away, Dan.
Right, I've got to go.
Are you off now?
I'm off.
Ciao, Belle.
Ciao. Ciao.
Turtle de
Ciao.
bleu. Wait, what time are you back?
Right, 7-ish?
7.
7 in heaven.
Alright. Hey, Zax. How's it going? Wait, oh, I need the door open. This is way too... Oh. I'm gonna have to stream in normal clothes like normal people. Ah.
Hi, everyone. Wait, what's the camera? Oh, sorry, I stood
You stood on my foot. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Mwah. See you later, alligator.
Ciao. Okay. Oh, hello, cat. Right. Dan the wise man. Good morning, Dan. Hello, Sia Bongo and Umwe from Nigeria. Willkommen. Right, what are we doing? Oh, goodness, my face is on screen. That's not meant to be there. Well, it kind of is. But, so basically I've been redesigning the YouTube header graphic for the channel. And I've been working on it this morning. And I'm going to keep working on it. But it'd be really good to get some opinions as well and see what you think to it. So, she's back.
She's come back from the abyss.
Right, I've got the previous one that has like a logo that is so outdated. So, yeah, it needs a refresh. Right, here we go. So this was the one as of this morning. Obviously, somewhat outdated logo. And it was just a blurred out background of the studio with outdated tagline. Basically, the whole thing was outdated and in dramatic need of an update. So we'll come back to the avatar in a minute. But there's a couple of different versions here. So we got this one and this one. This kind of strip is the space that I've got available to play with. And the first design was just taking some of my work, like a variety, and kind of showcasing a bit more of what I do. Just so people can see the sort of quality and variety of the stuff that I can create and what I teach on the channel. And then with a little kind of prod to, you know, if you want to learn how to design like a professional, I've got courses at Dansky.com, blah, blah, blah. And then the other version just kind of strips all that out. And arguably might look a bit plain. Poppy, I was showing her earlier and she was like, yeah, the background, could you do something a bit more creative with that? Trying to be a little bit clever with the type there and just kind of run it behind the laces. So the word like is still legible, but it kind of interacts with the image a little bit. And I'm just, yeah, kind of not sure. Yeah, we've talked about this before. Designing for yourself is, well, can be a horrendous process. Hey, Clint, good morning. Kerry. Hey, Elaine. Benjamin. Benjamin. Sorry, I'll try that again. Benjamin. Goodness me. I struggle to speak. Hey, Raquel. Slight feedback on your mic. Ooh. Slight feedback. Should be okay. What, too loud, peaking? How's this? Or am I like bumping into the mic? I think it's got the same buzzing. Buzzing? Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Let me just try something. Does the buzzing stop now? Has that stopped? Just out of interest. Right, this is okay, and now I'm guessing it's come back. This is really weird So when my laptop is plugged in, I've noticed this as well. When my laptop is plugged in, there's a buzz. If I unplug my laptop, the buzz will go away. So there's obviously some sort of signal somewhere. I honestly have no idea how that is happening. Is it horrendously annoying, that buzz? Because I've got no idea how to fix it yet. I haven't figured out. Yeah, I think it might be something that you can hear if maybe if you've got like a certain type of headphones on, or like maybe really good quality ones. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I do know what you mean, Elaine, because I've noticed it when recording. As soon as I unplug the laptop, it's like that static. It's like the charging of the laptop is generating some kind of static. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. Unless maybe if I put something in between, maybe if I were to mount the mic stand and the audio box onto something like non-metal, just so there's a break. I'll have a play with that later on. It's always a cable or cabling issue. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. But if it's a cabling issue, then it's just weird that unplugging the laptop and this is how weird it is, right? When it's plugged in, Poppy can touch me and she will feel like the electricity, like the vibration sometimes. And if I unplug it, it goes away. Now I'm not sure if I'm conducting electricity through the laptop here, so maybe there's a bigger problem. Yeah, no, thank you, Elaine. So yeah, these are the two designs. One that kind of showcases my work a bit more creatively. Raquel, you cheeky sausage. So yeah, this was the old one. It was a bit rubbish, and so I don't know, clean or showcasing artwork, or neither of those. Because I'm already in the profile picture. I mean, the other option is to show a slightly more zany, interesting, weird picture of me. So I'm pulling a few faces in some of these. So I could have something like that on the header, design like a pro, and then I'm not sure if that really marries up to that one. But that is the sort of angle that I'm going to be pushing with the channel a bit more in future, is rather than just teaching tutorials, I want to teach people how to design professionally. And I feel like that's where my skill set can be probably most useful, nitpicking everything to high heaven. So that's kind of the line that I'm running with. Dansky times Pikachu. Hey Alex, how's it going? I'm melting. Oh my goodness. Is it hot where you are, Andrea? Yeah, I don't know. I do like that. But then when you actually look at it at least I'm looking at my laptop, it's very, very small. So the actual text, and I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm trying to show too much work, and it's just all so small. And I don't know. Let's try something different, actually. Let's try another version just to make it a bit more interesting. Right. I've got a fresh one now. So let's get rid of that one. This is 3.2.2. So I've got to grab some artwork now. I should have that in here. Oh, I need music. Where's my music? It's not good. There we go. Seeing the workload when you design for work is great. Last night's stream was great. Oh, awesome. Oh, workflow. Seeing the workflow when you design for work is great. Yeah, that's why I'm doing these streams, Kerry. It's just, I'm sat here doing it anyway. Why not just throw on the camera and have a giggle at the same time and get everyone's opinion as well and feedback, which is always really helpful. So, and even when designing for myself, I do so many different things that hopefully it's kind of interesting to see that variety and how all those pieces connect. Yeah, that was a good stream yesterday. I really enjoyed that. Can't believe 4.5 hours went like that though. That was slightly ridiculous. So this is, yeah, this is kind of cool. This is a logo that I made a while ago. It's not really finished, but this is covered in my Illustrator Masterclass, kind of how to make this, but make it properly with precision. Right, let's get rid of you. We're going to do a fresh one here. And we'll switch the background to grey, just because I don't really know where I'm going with this, light or dark yet. So, probably dark, because this photo of me was shot with a dark backdrop. So, you know, there's no point trying to make things harder than they need to be. But maybe when it's, yeah, we could have like guides everywhere and things that are more related to design. So we got yeah, so these are the safe areas. This is like small devices, and then the full width is more desktop. Oh, there was a thumbnail I did. Hey, Reese. Got a Mr. Stream last night, but we'll have to catch up as the hobby is up to Portugal tomorrow. Oh, nice. Is that for work or you got some free time? What am I doing? Oh, my brain's done that thing again. I need, yeah, there's a thumbnail I'm looking for. Oh, where have I put it? It's one of these, I think. All right, we'll let some of this sink. Anyone remember this stream? I think this might be before I met some of you. This is back in the old studio. This place. Not this place. This place. That was my first foray into generative AI, and obviously I decided to give myself a stylish haircut, beard, and 2 kittens on my shoulders. All right, where's this damn thumbnail I'm looking for? It's in here somewhere. No. Oh, maybe it's not in there at all. Okay, that's fine. Let's... Oh, yeah, no, I've got an idea, actually. I've got a cool idea for this. Promo graphics, where are you? Yeah, I'm just digging through my illustrations that I've got now, Gaurav. Yeah, I've kind of got a bit of an idea, sort of more design details, guides, some swatches, bits and pieces that make up or represent design rather than just like, hey, here's my work. Quality time with the daughter. Oh, nice. Are you actually going to Portugal, Andrea? Right, yeah, so we've got bits and pieces here. Some of this could be quite useful. So we'll just drop a bunch of this in, see if we can make it into something decent. Oops. All right, the laptop. I've got that as a vector design. Yeah, that's quite cool. Maybe. Ah, yeah, I know I've got that icon as well. Right. Okay, course files. Let's open this up. Ah, custom grids. This lesson's useful. Isometric icons. Yeah, we got that as well. Let's drop you in there. And no. Right. Logo type. Yes, I want that in there. That's really cool. There you are. Are you a vector? Yes. Ah, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's plonk you in. Could be a splash of color as well. Get the orange in there. Anchor. This could be quite useful. This is like a snapshot from the masterclass as well, by the way. So this is some of the stuff that you create throughout the course. Uh-huh. We'll get you in. Lovely vector arrow. We've got this little thing. Oh, I've got a really nice mandala I did recently. I kind of want it to all feel the same, so maybe I'll strip out a lot of the color. The wallet is cute. Yeah, oh well, you'll see that in the lesson, Raquel. We do the wallet first. There's a whole lesson on pixel perfect icons, so kind of designing icons and getting everything just pixel perfect, quite literally. And in another lesson, you'll apply like a glass morphism effect to it to make it look like glass with the card blurred behind it. It's super cool. Right, I've got to turn this fan on because I am melting here as well. Goodness, mate. Right. Right, let's turn off the text. Got a few pieces here. Okay, mandala. Oh yeah, this is cool. I definitely want to get this in there somewhere. Even if it's not this, you know, I can strip out the color. Isometric diagrams. Yep, we're getting that. What? It's amazing when you grab all the pieces, actually. It's quite a lot of stuff. Right. Okay, let's try and... I wonder if I could maybe strip out the guides for now. Just start to arrange things, and then we could add some guides, sketch lines, swatches, notes. Right. Is that them? Yeah, there we go. Group. Set the opacity to 0. Save. Right. Giant arrow. That's black and white, that one. Zip. Yeah, maybe like that. Right, presto. Presto. We'll black and white you for now. Oh wow, Norway. Can't say I've ever been. Oh, Lord Mr. Dansky. My goodness, Lord. I've been elevated. Actually, I am technically a lord. Fun fact, Poppy bought me a lordship for my birthday once. So I think there's possibly a piece of land in Scotland that's like maybe 5 centimeters squared that I own. She got me the thing that said my name is now not just Mr. Daniel White, it's Lord Daniel White. Hey Nick, how's it going? Happy, what day is it? Wednesday. Let's just black and white this for now. Oh, this would look so cool on like a light background. Unless I get rid of myself. So I've been photographed against a dark background, but I feel like these linear drawings would look better dark on light rather than reversed. Oh yeah, look, we could pop Illustrator and Photoshop around there. Some tool icons. This could be really cool. So I need to get rid of me. I mean, I could make me look. Oh. Because I'm still going to be in the thing. So like this is, I'm changing this at the minute, obviously, but let me just open this up. Wherever it is. Yeah. So my face is going to be there anyway. So do I need to be in the channel artwork as well? Probably not. Not with the same picture and face or whatever. So I wonder if this can become more of like a focal point. So I'd like to get the website in there. So we could do that. We could center this, and then we could build the design out around this. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, do you see what I mean? A cool landscape illustration. Yeah, no, I don't think I've got an illustration that's fully landscape, or not that comes to mind anyway. A lot of my more illustrative stuff is characters, icons, logos. A lot of what you see here. One problem is the stroke weight is different on all of these. So I think I'm gonna set this up in Illustrator and then bring it in. So we're gonna go 2560 wide. This is gonna reset my width now in a minute. Because, or is it not? Is it gonna behave itself? Has anyone else got that bug where these values just reset because it feels like it? Okay, it's behaving itself today. Yeah, so I'm going to get this into Illustrator. Just because otherwise sizing all the widths up is going to be a nightmare. Right, you. There you go. You're there. Wallet, you are there. And presto. Go on, get in there. Anchor. And this little beauty. Do you design all the elements yourself, or do you use ready-made ones? All of this is stuff that I've made. A lot of this is stuff covered in my courses as well. So icon, this one that then becomes a 3D illustration, this logo type here, the mandala, and how to do that sort of style, how to get the rope and the anchor. That's all the masterclass for Illustrator. Yeah, I've tried using stock assets for my own stuff, and I just never like it. And I think it's because deep down, it's like on some level, I feel like I should be designing something. You know, if it was for a client or someone else, you know, it can be very useful sometimes. But I feel like because it's to promote me, I want it to be stuff that I've actually made. Right, this one needs the color stripped out. I must have a version without color. Let's have a look. All right. One of these will have it. Ah, that's the closest I'm gonna get, I think. Okay, we'll expand it, leave the stroke alone. Select this. Let's see if we can try recolor artwork. Yeah, this will work, I think. And then this one, I can drop that to black. Oh, there we go. What was the fuss about, Dan? All right, let's get you down there. Right. I need that text as well. Learn how to design like a pro. Let's just get that roughly in the middle. Sized. Yeah, maybe that sort of size. And let's bring it down. Yeah, at least we can move stuff around that. And we've got Illustrator and Photoshop as well. In fact, I've got tool icons. So I'm going to grab them. What are you? Enter. Semi-bold, bold, bold. Make a box. Center the text. Stick it inside the box. Thicken up the box. And shrink you down. I might have to position this optically as well, because it can look a bit weird. So there we go. We teach Illustrator, and we've also got Photoshop. You can go over there. Then we've got tools. There we go. I drew all of these for, I think this was promoting my first Illustrator course. I wanted to animate them in After Effects, and so to do it properly, I know someone said a minute ago, do you do your own, draw your own stuff? This is the length that I'll go to. I didn't want to just grab Illustrator's icons off the internet. I wanted to draw all of them myself as vector, so I could then get them consistent, precise, and then animate them all. Right, well, pen tool. 100% going in. Puppet warp, why not? Pick interesting shapes. What's another good one? Polar grid tool, always interesting. Pencil. Yeah, kind of similar to the pen tool. Eyedropper. Beautiful. Right. All right, these are symbols at the minute, so I'm just going to break these links just so they're not linking back to another document. Regroup them all. Okay. Right, let's try and get some of these in. Scale them up. I want to make sure the stroke weight scales. And then what's that? 5 point, I think? Yeah, so we'll make all the strokes 5, just so they're consistent with these ones. Hey, Tony. How you doing? Yikes. Icons, icons, icons. Haha, yeah. Art graphic. Hey. Hello. Hello. Right, laptop. Where are you going? Now it's just like a mammoth game of Tetris. I don't want these ones with letters too close to the words in the middle, so I'm going to push them probably a bit further afield. So you go. If I put them too, I don't want them too close. Too many letters. I want this to kind of stand out more. And the icons, maybe they should be a bit smaller, these ones. These are probably a bit less important. So we'll shrink them down. And then maybe scatter these around. These can just fit in between things. And these are the same weight, which is nice. This is the same weight as well. Presto. All right, let's drop them down. So I'm going to have a few different stroke weights rather than just having a complete higgledy-piggledy mix. In fact, the app icons, just to mix things up, they could be reversed. See how that looks. Just to make them stand out a little bit. That is a core part of what we do. I swear I had more than this. Where's all the other cool things I had? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. Funky arrow. I'll grab that. All right. Yeah, we can get some guides and other details in there. Swatch. I wouldn't mind like a swatch. So maybe like this with a little radius and a triangle. Center you, scale you down, squish you in. And then what we're going to do is make this a compound shape by holding Alter Option and clicking. Compound shapes, kind of like merging shapes together, but you have the flexibility to undo it. or go and make changes like this. So I can see it kind of maintains that unity even as I'm changing things. Kind of less permanent. So we could do like a cutesy swatch. Let's go back a few steps. Oops. Grab that, go forward again, paste in the middle, shrink it down. There we go. Adjust the radius so we've got like a parallel width running around here. Otherwise that just looks weird. There we go. Nice. Consistent. Then we could pop a color in there. So this can be like a little swatch. We could even... no, that's fine. Do I want that to be sharp? No. Could actually get rid of the... Yeah, maybe that. So a little color swatch. In fact, for these, I could actually pick my colors. So I've got a few different ones that I use. I hear it too, the noise when he speaks. All right, what I'll do is I'll unplug the laptop. I'll unplug the laptop for now. I think it'll keep us going for a while. But if it runs out of battery, I might need to, stick it back in. Okay, I got 2 more colors that I can never remember the bloody names of. If I was smart, I would make a library in Illustrator, but, as we know, I'm not always that smart. Instant better. Yeah, all right. Okay, if people are noticing it, I'll have to find some time to look into why that's happening and try and fix it. Very odd. Let's drag you down there. Oh goodness, I've got windows all over the place. Webflow. There we go. Right. This one, I'll paste you in as well. So these are like a kind of a couple of supporting colors. The orange is my main color, and then I got these 2 here. Right, let's close some of these tabs down. It's getting a bit tabtastic. Close you down. And cool. Oh, we'll do the type as well here while we're at it. Otherwise, that weird line in the middle is just going to drive me nuts. So what are we doing? Font, active, grotesque, bold italic. There we go. I'll left align you. Zzz. And then we're going to go design like a pro. And then Dansky.com. Set you to caps. Just get this in the right spot. Shrinky dinky do. Grab the size, whatever these pixels are here, 33 point something else. Learn how to. There we go, much better. Nice little detail as well. We're going to just line this up here. So with this font in particular, with the italics, I'm trying to line these up so they kind of flow nicely. Yeah, a bit closer. And you? How are you looking? You're a bit too far, aren't you? Squidge you up. Oh, maybe squidge you up as well. And with this one as well, you know, I'm not aligning like this to this right edge. I'm kind of more aligning to the italics here. So it's a bit of a weird one, and you kind of sometimes have to eyeball it a little bit, depending on the letters you've got to line up with as well. So we'll grab all of that, center it on the artboard, and then we can probably just lock that because that ain't moving. Although the whole thing looks a little bit too top heavy. I don't know if that's just a bit of an optical illusion or... hang on. No, yeah, no, it's the bounding box. It should be lower. I was like, that doesn't look centered to me. So we're going to eyeball it, then lock it. Oh, I'm very much a central kind of guy as well. And because of the way the whole thing works here, you know, I want to be kind of safe for other devices. I need to keep whatever I design within these spaces here. So for some devices, right aligned would be lining up to this edge. For some, it's actually going to be over here. So on a small screen, it might look right aligned. On a larger screen, it's going to be floating in no man's land with all this extra space on the right. A central alignment, I not only like it, but it just alleviates that problem because it will be balanced on both sides. Does that make sense? Recommendations on creating a CV, programs to use and what not to, InDesign or Illustrator or Affinity Designer. Not Microsoft Word. Not if you're going to go for a design position, because any Microsoft Word, I mean, yeah, just those kinds of apps. If you're going for a design position, you've got to have like spacing, and even if it's just a plain, you know, clean, modern, simple, vanilla-looking CV, your spacing and everything has got to be pixel perfect, in my opinion. And Microsoft Word is just, well, the UI is not only shit. I don't know how they've butchered that UI nowadays. Compared to Pages on Mac, I don't know what Microsoft Word is. Like, I opened it about a month ago, and I was like, what the actual hell have they done to it? It's... I can't even... No. Just no. Like, I spent a big part of my career in web and UI design, and for me to look at that, like, it causes a visceral reaction. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Anything where you can, yeah, just make sure you're like, if you've got like a table or you've got divider lines, you want your spacing equal top and bottom, margins equal left and right. Those sorts of little details that you can fine tune with design software. Or just use Canva or something like that, or Adobe Express if you're not using the main software or whatever, or even if you're not a designer, you can still adjust those and move things around. So how to implement design principles into design after learning about them? Of course, that's a really good question. Not sure I have an equally good answer to match. I think just get your hands dirty, so to speak. Just get stuck in, do some design, create things. What type of design are you interested in? Because it's such a broad. Like, I know I say I'm a designer, but I like it's very broad. It's graphic design. Is it web, logo? You know. Quark Express. Oh goodness me! I tried that back in around the time of what was it? InDesign CS2. I tried Quark Express. I had to use it to open up some files for a couple of particular jobs in the print shop that I worked in. Oh, goodness me. I was like, what is this? I, yeah. I was using InDesign, but I was also learning Corel Draw at the time from the guy who was like my boss. And he was like the main designer. But Quark Express, I don't think either of us got on with Quark Express, really. It was like, ugh. Quack Express. Yeah, exactly that. Oh, where's that lovely G we did recently? Where are you? If you want to get better at the pen tool, or like seriously, I'd say master the pen tool, just watch the stream from the other day. Where did I put it? It's on Dansky Live. The second channel is it linked below? Actually, I think I might have removed it because I'm an idiot. Let me just check. I'm still getting used to hopping between different channels. It's it's a lot. There we go. You copy. Yeah, I got rid of it. What a lemon, Dan, aren't you? What are you like? Okay, right, let's copy you. Edit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, if you refresh the stream and you want to check out the second channel, it should be linked in the stream description now. Okay. Let's make this a bit bigger. Yeah, that's a bit better. Spaces the keys out a little bit more. I wonder if this could take up a good chunk. It's a bit big. You can't really see what it is. Oh, of course, I was looking for a thing, wasn't I? Sorry, I've done it again. I get distracted. Where are you? Pen tool. Is that it? Project files. I think it's this one. We did the G. Yeah. Pen tooling that is easy. Anyone can do it. I've got a video going up actually as well soon. Today or tomorrow. Yeah, it's an insane technique. But there's a stream you can check out on Dansky Live. So we could have something like that with pen tool lines. So we'll create some anchor points and then like Bezier handles. We'll pop you at one end, you at the other end, and then we'll stick you in the middle. And then these two are going to be considerably smaller, but we don't want to move their position, so we're going to scale them down like this. And then round them off. And to make this stand out, how am I going to make it stand out against that? Maybe we stick a white fill in and chunk it up. So this would become like something linear. I need some more white. There we go. Send you to the back. Yeah. Dash line. Just trying to make, okay, so I want to make these stand out. Without making them blue. That's the challenge. You should try, Kerry, you should try Portuguese. Go on, Kerry. Give it a go. Give it your best shot. Portuguese, let's go. Su he tentado falar português? Desculpe, Raquel, não falo português. Obrigado. Oh, thank you. I probably completely butchered that. Doo-doo. That's like, well done, Dansky. Pat on head. Why did that sound like Spanish Borat? This is my wife. Okay, what about... If I make that grey, these then do stand out. Oh dear. Sorry, Reese. Couldn't help myself. Oh, this is actually, maybe this style's a bit better. Right, let's just dump this in and see if it's actually going to work before I spend 17 years working on it. Google Translate? What are you talking about, Kerry? I'm fluent in my El Portuguese. I love seeing English people speak Portuguese. Do you, though? Are they just highly offensive to thy ears? I love hearing Americans do a British accent. I find it so funny. I love it. Whether it's good, bad, Usually it's like either the Queen's English or it would be like a Cockney, like, all right, mate, how you doing? Got some apples for you, 2 for £1. Oh dear. All right, we're going to make you bigger. Scale you up. God, bloody hell, it is warm today. Oh no. Set a timer for 20 minutes. All right, Rianne, how's it going, love? Oh, Hungarian doesn't translate, really? I can do a little bit of Japanese. 오래나이 싱팅능 숭능팡 모로다이 오레스카다다. Oi, daskarga morindai. That's not actually Japanese. That's watching too many samurai films. Right, what am I going to do with you over there? Oh yeah, I've got an icon down here. Hello. In you come. Can't beat West Country British. Oh dear. Yeah, West Country is something special. Toyota-san. Can you say, well, it's a food based on corn. Is it though, or are you trying to get me to say something naughty? Oh, West Country, yeah. It's like Hot Fuzz. Or Bristolian. Archie! Well, that means look at him. Archie! Oh, is this looking good? Like, like, any thoughts on this mess on screen? Worth pursuing? Ooh, I just had an idea actually. We could pop the swatches that relate to the app like that. So Illustrator could be orange and Photoshop could be blue. Hello? That sounds like a cat. All right, I'm here. I'm here. For God's sake, shut up. Come give me a cuddle. Come on. Oh, yeah, mum. Yeah, mum. There we go. There you go. There you go. Right. Oh, hang on. I can't use the shite. I can't use the computer and operate the cat at the same time. Okay. Say kitty cat language in Japanese, san. It has potential. Thank you, Reese. It's not worth abandoning. Yeah, we didn't do anything in Photoshop. Hello. Hello. Adorable. You're adorable. You've not had any cuddles today, you poor thing. I would put him up on the desk, but I've got the mic here as well, and he's just gonna... It'll get tangled up in the headphones, won't you? Hmm? We could do like a faded grid line in the background. I feel like it's a little bit higgledy-piggledy at the minute. That's probably definitely a British thing. I don't know. Do any other countries use the term higgledy-piggledy? Rianne, I can't imagine they do. Surely not. Kitty. What are you doing? What are you doing, eh? You thrown that. Oh, this cat is a big blob, aren't you? Big blob. Look at him. Just look at his legs. I just stand up a second. Like, what is this cat? He's like stuck to me. Oh, you're such a donut. But when the thing is, the trust is all on me. He'll start slipping and he won't do anything. He'll just look at me like, Daddy, Father, I'm slipping. Oh, not you as well. Goodness me. It's got to be British, hasn't it? Oh. All right, there we go. Pop you up there. No, I can't hold you both up here. Velcro and liquid. Literally, yeah. Oh, you're okay. Right. Okay. I'm going to have to love you and plonk you on the floor because we do have 13.5 minutes left. And then I got to take the kids to football. Carry them both. I mean, it's easily done. They're both just like teddy bears. Oh, I want to get this one in. What other like incidental things could I stick in there? Like guides and bits and pieces. I mean, just to not completely abandon the other ideas in Photoshop. I feel like it's always good to compare back to this one. This design is very much in a completely different direction. But this was one of the others. I'll show as the other one as well, just for anyone who's just joined. So that one's a bit more clean and minimal and arguably plain. And this one is a bit more of a showcase of some of my work in the header as well. So plain, showcase of some projects. That one there from yesterday may look familiar. And then this one is going in a totally different direction. Hey, Dilshan. Cinnamon bun. Do you know we do actually? Good point. Good point. I do have some other stuff. No, what am I doing? Not searching for cinnamon bun. I've got. Oh shit! No. Whoa! What is that? We don't want to open that file. I've got the sticker graphics from the other day. Where are they? That's a good question. Oh, I know where they are. There we go. Oh, I've got files everywhere. Yeah, we got these bad boys. So we could chuck. I mean, these are very distinctive in style, but I do like them, so we could chuck them in there. We got the cinnamon bun. El Bono. There it is. The finished bun. But yeah, we got all these icons. Totally forgot about these. Oh yeah, perfect. There we go. Rianne being very, very useful. Yet again. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot. These would be good to get in there. All right. Whoop. Bluck. Right, we've got lots of pieces now. Just got to try and pick the right stroke weight and everything and not overcomplicate the entire thing. Hmm. Hmm. Trim view does make it a wee bit easier to see what's happening. So Photoshop, where could you go? You can go over here. Boxing, maybe there. Laptop, go up. It is like an insane game of Tetris, trying to fit all this in. And you kind of want it to have like an element of randomness as well. At least I do. I don't want it to be too... I'm very like organized and formulaic normally. Whereas I want this to have a bit more of a random style. Use the skull. Skull in the middle. You reckon? I feel like that needed a bit more work. I wanted to reshape the eyes. Oh, it looks better with a darker background though, because you get to see the actual sticker effect. It's the laptop, yeah. Yeah, like here you can see the white and they look a bit more stickery. But yeah, it's nice to get that splash of colour in. Cinnamon bun. Where can you go? Over there, maybe? Oh, maybe some hex codes. I don't want to get too text heavy, but maybe the hex codes for these colors could be kind of cool. Maybe if we go a lot lighter. I mean, this way I'll never forget them. Yeah, see, it's just I'm enjoying this, but I just don't know if I'm over designing the whole thing. There is that possibility. You know the old saying, less is more. Hmm. Which one's that, Burner? Is that the photo, or I'm guessing you mean the photo, but just let me know. Like the other ones, have the dark background, white text, and fade the images. I feel like the images are distracting from the text a bit, being the same color as the text. Oh, what you think? Flip this one around. So dark background. We could do a version 2, actually. Untitled 1-2. Not confusing at all. Let's try a dark version. In fact, what is my... Oh, my website color. It would kind of tie in a bit more, having a bit more brand consistency. I'm going to go 2560 by 423. Center, send it to back, lock it. Right, well, let's just see how it looks. The colors are going to pop off more. It just depends how these illustrations look more reversed out. All right, let's get you in there. Do do do. Could work. Channel profile picture. The photo. I mean, the photo was really straightforward. Just a black backdrop behind. Can I go back a few? See if we can get back. Yeah. So it was just a black backdrop, and then I removed all the crinkles. In fact, we did this on stream the other day. There is a stream on Dansky Live where I went through the process of importing. We took 489 images of just me pulling stupid faces. It took about 15-20 minutes. And then I just shortlisted the best ones. One big softbox up there, and then a slight fill light coming from the left. Nothing crazy. Very home DIY studio. Really, just to look at it, you'd be like, what the hell? But it was just getting the lighting right in the backdrop. And then the orange hoodie was deliberate, so it pops off against the background. And then a bit of Photoshop retouching. And And then the highlight, that is just a solid color adjustment layer. And this was courtesy of John trying this technique, linear light. Select subject. Exactly, Rianne. Yeah, super big softbox. Pop that in there. Nope. Let's add the layer mask, then make the selection. And then what we do, soft brush, flow down to like 10%. So super soft brush here. And then we're just brushing in onto that side. This is obviously really crap, but you could spend a bit longer and you get it looking really nice. Oops. Oh no, I got rid of the selection, didn't I? Meh. Yeah, so you can finesse that a lot more. But that's how you get that. And then you can adjust it in the blending options. And then because you've got a solid color layer, you can then cycle the colors. So you can have all sorts. Yeah, and as John was saying on the stream the other day, that linear light is perfect for skin tones. Other highlights, you might want to use linear light, but yeah, sorry, linear dodge for other highlights, but linear light is good for skin tones. Because we were going to have a colored RGB light bouncing off my face, and in the end, we left it and didn't because I thought, oh, I could just try and add that in post, and that's exactly what we ended up doing. So you can see it here. That purple matching the artwork behind, just kind of bouncing off the face. Normally, my photography is a bit crap, actually, and I have to really compensate in Photoshop, but they actually came out right. Yeah, maybe, yeah. What I should do, actually, is set up a global swatch. So I'll do the line work in a grey, and then I'll make everything that grey. Hello.
Hi.
You boys, all right to get ready for football?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, maybe have a few bits in white and grey. This could look kind of cool. The white can look a little bit stark sometimes, just everything white. Then I do have a grey, but I forget what it is. But it's definitely got like a hint of blue in it. Hmm. Ah, this could look cool. Yeah, I'm not sure where these stickers are going to factor in unless I just kind of have one or two dotted around. Some guides would be nice as well. So we could just grab the line tool, draw a grey line, duplicate it and repeat 50 million times. Copy, paste, rotate, group everything together. center it, send it to the back. Nope. Quiet cat. We got work to do. And then make it really thin. And drop the opacity. Oh, way more. Oh, they're going to need to be a lot smaller. Like that. Yeah, really small grid lines. I'm going to have to remake that one, I think. Actually, I've got a better idea. I've got a really cool idea. Let's use the blend tool. We will make a blend. Double click, specified steps, not 1,000. Yeah, maybe that. And then rotate it. Yeah. And we've got a bit of flexibility then to adjust the number of blend steps. Group it. Drop it. Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. So it kind of gives context to all the linear line work. It's all like on a grid. Now it's looking good. Awesome. Clean. Nice. Hey, Poppy. Wait, where's Poppy? Poppy. Oh no, that's the boys. Yeah, that's looking kind of cool. So it's like subtle, not too distracting, 20%. Maybe 15%. Oh, I love having like certain just splashes of color, like illustrations that are completely just like black and white, and then you have one pop of color or gradient. So like the top of the cinnamon bun being a gradient or something. So I feel like we're getting somewhere. I've just got to Tetris some of this around. Adjust the scale. Maybe scale them down. Space them at opposite ends. Unless, oh no, just another insane idea is to split the whole thing into two. And to have on the right side all the vector stuff with the Illustrator icon. And then on the left side, have all the Photoshop manipulation and have them almost like clashing in the middle. That is like a completely different idea. You like the grid? On Hello Poppy. Here's a crazy idea. Add blur. Oh, what, for like depth? Just to break up the linearness. But I don't know. Let's copy you. Angling there to match the text. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I do like the idea, but whether it works in practice, I don't know. Smashing two different, completely different styles together. Hello.
Daddy, where are we going?
To the moon.
Uh,
Permanently.
we're not going to the moon today
No.
because the rocket isn't heading for us today.
The rocket isn't heading for us today.
Yeah, because the rocket doesn't know if we want to go the rocket.
If I told you we were going to live on the moon, what would you say?
The rocket wouldn't know you would want to come on. That's what I'll say.
Ça va?
Are
you ready?
What are you even saying?
I'm saying English, boy. Are you ready for football? You are? Is that what you're wearing, yeah? Do you need a drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at our orange one.
You can. Have you got a bottle? Do you want to grab Leo and just ask him if you can find a bottle? Right. That is my cue to leave. Add a blur to make it look 3D like a perspective blur. Split air and Photoshop. Ah, that's another design. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, maybe. All right, I'll finish this one up a wee bit later. See how it's looking. Yeah. Excellent. There's hopefully you don't mean orange squash all over the floor.
I mean,
That's a
the
problem.
bottle on the floor.
Do you want to grab the bottle then and fill it up, or should we just leave the bottle on the floor?
We just grab it for football.
We'll go and get it then. Oh, you've got it. Okay. Oh, these kids to keep you on your toes.
Wait, what the heck?
Daddy, when I'm older, I want to go to the moon. Why, wait. Oh my God, SDF. Yes.
Normal water.
No. Go on, go get rid of you. Right. Oh, amazing. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'll try and fix the audio for next time if I can figure it out. And yeah, crap, I gotta go. I'm late for football. I'll keep working on this in the meantime. Oh yeah, if you want to learn Illustrator or Photoshop with me, then I think it's the Photoshop course linked below, but I've got all my courses on Dansky.com. If you've got any questions, just send me an email, hello@dansky.com, and I'll be as helpful as I can be. But yeah, see you later. Bye. Yeah.
But you still know that I got a strawberry. Like